Hey everyone, today we're inside Walter Athletic Center for a behind-the-scenes tour of what it takes to keep some of the best Cats teams looking fresh. From one of the best to do the job, Becca Hubner. Hey Becca, how you doing?
Good, how are you, Logan?
Can I come on in for a tour?
Sure you can.
All right, let's go. While there are plenty of players who can only see their loved ones from afar during the games, there are some who've made this trip a family affair. And although Bergen didn't make it here to Lucas Oil Stadium, the site of the NFL Combine, he's no stranger to overcoming adversity. While games kick off in less than 10 days, the media has been busy juggling a whole host of issues surrounding the 2022 World Cup. Looks like you guys had a fun night last night, so how have you guys balanced, fun and focus during this Final Four week?
Yeah, I think the most critical thing is our players are loose, they're ready to go.
The squad is headlined by 4 grad students in Lauren Gilbert, Allie Palermo, Jill Girardi, and Brennan Dwyer. Gilbert, an attacker, earned Big Ten preseason Offensive Player of the Year. Just hours after the team's win, the video board inside the Walter Athletic Center was already updated with some new content. It's 90s night here at Welsh Ryan. We know Joe Spivak, Northwestern linebacker, is going to be firing up the crowd throughout the night, and the student section, the first 450 in attendance, got a free giveaway. Yes, you want to be aggressive, but they have to find that balance. And the other thing I think for Northwestern is try to get Maddie Zimmer going. She only has 2 goals this year, which is really surprising considering she's all over the field and she certainly can get around 3-4 Terps with ease. Really difficult schedule for you guys. I'm sure you've heard it plenty of times this year. How do you sort of look at that going up against the best teams in the country?
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing we're really trying to focus on is just the mentality of proving it out on the field.
The Cats at Rutgers, the birthplace of college football. Maybe it's also the birthplace of rain because it was pouring all the way through this one. Should they advance, those gold medal matches will take place right here behind me on Thursday morning. From Poleg Beach, Logan Schiciano, Maccabi Media. The build-up.
I was freaking out, I was nervous, my heart was going a million miles per hour.
And the emotional breakdown. It's the winning moment in a marathon match. Maccabi USA U16 volleyball grabbed gold, outlasting Israel in 5 sets on Friday.
It was just surreal. That feeling is just like something you won't get again.
You'll never have it.
Feeding off the crowd and each other.
My teammates are so supportive. It's like the whole world just stops and it's just us on the court.
The United States raced ahead.
I think our energy just went through the roof in those first 2 sets, and it really helped us.
After 2 high-energy sets, the U.S. was in control. But inside the Allianz Sports Center, you almost got the feeling that this match was far from over.
We knew that right from the start of the match that this was going to be a battle, and Israel wasn't going to be a team that was going to roll over. A gold medal match, it should go to 5 sets.
And it did just that, with the Israelis storming right back in sets 3 and 4.
I realized that we had to make a really quick switch of our energy, and it had to happen fast because volleyball is a game of seconds.
But things still seemed bleak early in set 5. Maccabi USA trailed 10-7 when head coach Evie Shanefield called for time.
She told us that these last 5 points were the reason we flew 6,000 miles away from home, and now is our time to make it count.
2 top-tier opponents went the distance, but Maccabi USA took the title, 16-14 in the 5th and final set. After, the perfect celebration for a team that was perfect in Israel. 6 matches, 6 wins.
It's the feeling of accomplishment. We made it, and we won, and we pushed through. It's heavy. It feels good.
A journey that ends with much more than gold.
I really think that my team has found this deeper meaning in the event. They've made these great friendships, and getting the gold medal is really just the cherry on top of this whole experience for the girls.
From Haifa, Logan Schiciano, Maccabi Media. Luba Amos has been dancing ever since she was a kid.
Let's just say I'm a natural ham.
Amos and others at the Marion Senior Living Home in Evanston take their talents to the court once a year.
It's a tradition, I've heard.
They call themselves the Northwestern Senior Dance Team. They began practicing for this year's show last month, and in the words of the woman,
it's been fun.
It's been fun. This is a hoot. I can't even describe how much fun it is because it's you have to learn the moves. I mean, it's not easy.
Members of the Northwestern cheer squad were there to teach them the steps.
The girls were wonderful.
And the gratitude goes both ways, especially for first-year cheerleader Ashley Broby.
Shaking the palms, learning new things. They put all this work into learning this dance, and now they have it down. They're having fun with it. They're putting their own little spin on it, and it's really cute.
After 2 productive practices here at the Marion, the team is ready to hit the court.
That performance is why it's so fun to be a part of cheer and so fun to be a part of Northwestern Athletics. It's just bringing everyone together and sharing all of our common Wildcat pride.
Post-performance, Almost had just one small request.
We need to do it longer next time. Okay?
No matter the length, it's an experience frozen in time.
I'm building memories for my grandchildren because they will never forget this.
Logan Schiciano, NNN Sports. This is Northwestern Women's Soccer's goalkeeper union. Under the guidance of assistant coach Morgan Rule, 3 goalies, Riley Fitzpatrick, Mia Rabin, and Maddie Lowe, make up this tight-knit team.
We support each other and love each other so much.
The Cats have had unprecedented success this year, and their goalie usage has been, well, also unprecedented. For the first 11 games, the freshman Fitzpatrick played the first half, while the grad transfer Rabin took the final 45.
We just kind of went with that, and then honestly, we just were winning.
Sacrificing pride for the good of the team and its future, Rabin bought in.
And I just thanked her because I was like, you don't have to do this. I'm like, you're with our program for 3 months. You could honestly come in, get your degree, be a part of it, and roll.
But that's never been Rabin's mentality.
I don't think I've ever come into a place, whether it was my undergrad or whether it was here, thinking that obviously I would like to be the starter, but nothing's guaranteed, and so I wasn't really expecting anything.
Fitzpatrick has also climbed aboard, watching the Wake Forest transfer and learning from the NU veteran Lowe.
They would just be somebody that could sit there and be like, hey, it's okay. This is hard stuff. We're going to get through it. You're going to work through it.
The tandem led the Cats to 7 shutouts in 8 games earlier this year.
Scoring goals is really exciting, and it wins games, but I think keeping people in games is just as exciting.
Until this battle with Rutgers, when things began to change.
It was about 2 weeks ago during one of our practices.
A left wrist injury sent Fitzpatrick to the sidelines.
Mia Rabin!
And thrusted Rabin into a full-time starting role. But as Big Ten play heats up, this squad isn't letting a bit of adversity cool it down.
Every day I want to make Mia better, I want to make Maddie better because I want our team to succeed.
Embracing each other and the position they all play.
It's a difficult spot. Not everyone plays every game and everything, but when you can find a group that we have that's super special, super supportive of each other, it really creates a great culture for winning.
And as for the injured Fitzpatrick, Coach Rule says she's working her way back and that there's certainly a chance she could appear in games down the stretch. From Martin Stadium, Logan Schiciano, NNN Sports.
For this team entering this week.
Pitch to Cochran, driven into left field. That ball is gone over the wall. Home run, Nikki Cochran, and Northwestern is up 5-0. Cats just have 6 home runs on the season. That's well behind the Big Ten leader Maryland, who has 46 long balls. In fact, 4 players on the Maryland squad have 6 or more. So a long ball would go a long way here as that one's grounded through the left side for a base hit. Arnone scores. McElpatrick holds it third. And Calarco scampers back to first. And Minoff at 6'6", bringing up the ball for Team USA. He played his college ball at Yale alongside Maccabi USA teammate Paul Vitelli. Here's Fogel over the head out to Vitelli, who drills the 3 from straight on. Toniolo deals, driven into left center field. That one is gone. 2 home runs on the day for Lauren Skivorski. And she makes it a 6-3 game here at the J. It's in the hands of Sydney Wood. Wood leaves it for Walsh. Her 3 is good. Kaylee Walsh hits a 3-pointer And Northwestern cuts the lead down to 23. Alessino fighting for it in the middle. Lays it off for Lappy. Lappy fires, and that one is wide. Pitch to Bolton Jr. is slapped into center field. O'Donnell on the run, dives and makes the catch. A beautiful play by Ethan O'Donnell. Northwestern up 15, 27-12 with 6:50 to go, second quarter. Welsh Ryan Arena. Kaylee Walsh swings it over to Sydney Wood, right wing. Wood trying to find a teammate, has Courtney Shaw in the corner. They throw it into Kaylee Walsh, who's just unmarked inside. Huge height advantage for the sophomore. She lays it in. Well, we're just about ready to go. It's a brisk afternoon here in Evanston, cloudy skies. Cats in their home whites and the Gophers in maroon and gold uniforms as Williams delivers the first pitch. It's outside and we are underway.
Yeah, Kayla Chavez, the sophomore, going to lead things off for the Gophers, hitting .296 on the year. Has started every game so far this year for Minnesota.
Chavez not used to leading off. Amani Bradley usually has that position as the pitch from Williams is fouled off. Bradley, the left fielder, not starting today, however. It's Nani Valencia who's out there today for the Gophers.
And early, you already see the cerebral nature of Danielle Williams pitching. She went outside on that first pitch, went well inside on that second one, really leaving Chavez guessing as to where this third one will go. We'll take a look here.
Williams looks in and fires right down the middle for a strike, and the Cats and Williams are ahead in the count, 1-2.
And there you go, right down the middle. A looker for Chavez.
Let's see if she's looking to go off speed here, ahead in the count. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike three. Good start for Williams.
A high outside pitch. Chavez just didn't even really fully get the swing around. Kind of just kept guessing there. Her 14th strikeout of the year for Chavez. Williams jumps up to 49 now.
Jess Oakland playing short today for the Gophers. Number 2 hole hitter. First pitch to her is a check swing. Didn't offer there, so 1-0 the count. Oakland's at .267 on the year. 6 home runs, as you mentioned, the power streaming. A lot of Gophers can hit the long ball. The 1-0 grounded foul outside of third.
Yeah, good contact. Probably the best contact we've seen in this early game there from Jess Oakland, the first year.
Yeah, she was the number 43 ranked prospect by Extra Innings Softball coming out of high school, originally from San Jose, California. So a little bit of a weather change heading up here to the north part of the Midwest as the 1-1 foul tipped. 1-2.
I mean, you got to think about that, Logan. They've been playing in Oklahoma City, been playing mostly on the West Coast in this early part of the season. More than 20 games for both teams already, but definitely going to be a little interesting. They're breaking out the long sleeves probably for the first few times this season.
Definitely. Good point. The Cats were home against UIC earlier this week, their first home game of the season. Won that one 6-3 against the Flames, but other than that, it's been all tournaments down south as the pitch to Oakland is up high, 2-2 the count now.
And you got to think about that in the way Northwestern plays, too. I mean, it takes them a while to get warmed up and find those bats. Obviously, we haven't seen them hit the ball here yet today. See how much of a factor that plays.
The 2-2 outside. Full count now.
Oakland staying stable in that batter's box, not trying to force anything. She knows that Danielle Williams will paint every corner of that box.
3-2 is cut on and missed, so 2 straight strikeouts to start the ball game for Danielle Williams.
A huge strikeout there. Great momentum early. Brings her to strikeout number 50 on the year for Danielle Williams.
Yeah, and it's 976 career strikeouts for Williams. 5th all-time in program history, and she's getting up there towards the 1,000 strikeout club. So gonna have to watch out for that in the next upcoming games. So first pitch to Natalie Den Hartog. Today's center fielder is outside for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, here's really the meat of this lineup for Minnesota. It kicks off that string of 300 and above batting average hitters. See what Den Hartog's able to do.
The 1-0. Inside. Close pitch there, but not able to get the call, so it's 2-0 now. Yeah, Den Hartog, great mix of speed, average, power, really does it all for these Gophers. Williams wants to put her away with 2 outs here. Pitch is chopped to Nelson at short. Fires across the diamond in time. And Danielle Williams works her way through a 1-2-3 inning. 2 strikeouts so far. Wildcats will come to bat in the bottom of the first. We're going to take a quick break here on WNUR Sports.